this smile on my face. The only time this smile changes is when I land back in the United States, and here comes the racial profiling. They start to talk to you with disrespect, and instantly you feel this weight come down on your shoulders, and then you be like, what did I come back here for?
Today I have an amazing interview with one of my subscribers. I met him yesterday in the Zona Colonial area, and now we are here. His name is Mark. Hi Mark, how are you?
Pretty good.
Good. And we want to hear all about your experience. Why are you here in the Dominican Republic, and for how long have you been coming here?
I've been coming here since 2016. Got a divorce in 2015 and finalized around October 2015. And I reached out to a friend. I've seen him on Facebook, and he told me he was living in the Dominican Republic. We grew up from childhood together. And I came over here for one visit, and I've been coming ever since.
So how often do you come here?
Before this coronavirus, I was coming like maybe twice a month. They just opened back up, so this is my first time. I've been here now 8 days. I'm actually scheduled to leave tomorrow, but I think I'm going to call American Airlines and extend it for maybe another 3-4 days.
Oh, that's great. And so how do you feel when you're here in the Dominican Republic?
How do I feel? It's like a sense of relief, freedom. It's kind of hard because when you express yourself when you live in America, it's like we live there. There's so much tension. We live with, let's say, our head on a swivel. You have to watch everywhere you go. I'm talking about leaving your home to the gas station to work, you know. So to come here and you're able to actually relax, it's nothing like it. Yeah. Nothing in the world like it. And I was stationed in the Army in Hawaii, and I was there when Desert Storm took place, and it was like, I thought that would be my place to retire. This is it. No question, hands down.
Okay, yeah, that is something that you usually hear from some people, and then it's other thing that you hear from other people. They ask the question, how is it in the Dominican Republic? And I usually hear people saying that people are racist here in the Dominican Republic. Well, have you ever feel any racism?
No, absolutely not. No. And I'm here in the capital. I'm in Santo Domingo, and I wanted to bring it right to right in the middle of the city. I go to Ole, which is the grocery store. I only receive love. Excuse me for laughing, but I actually got on a scale when I was in Ole. It's funny because it talked to me and it told me, hey, you're gordo, you need to lose a little weight. So I said, okay, I'm gonna keep working at it. I'm actually down about maybe 10 pounds now, so I'm gonna keep it up. But you know, I haven't received any feeling of racism. You got all types of people here, straight, gay, up, down, and I receive love and respect from everybody. Everybody minds their own, and it seems like everybody else is out to help you, you know. So.
And if you being a black man, have you feel any type of racism because you are black here?
No, actually they treat me like I'm Dominican. If I don't speak and they don't hear an accent, or I'm just one of them.
Exactly. That is what I tell people. But sometimes they have the same way. And when you come over here, you stay here in Santo Domingo, or you traveled from other areas?
No. I have only been here to Santo Domingo. I've been to, let's say, Boca Chica Beach. Also had an apartment in Wandolio, Marbella. That's a beautiful place. But all this is like within 10-15 minutes of where we are now. So I'm pretty much comfortable right here. One day I'm going to explore and check out the rest of the island, but right now I got the beach, I got the water, I got the beautiful weather. This is what I come for.
So it's not any particular reason that you come to the Dominican Republic?
No, any particular reason? No. I mean, that's enough right there. just the stress relief alone. I mean, I haven't talked to my doctor because I haven't flew her in, but I bet you my blood pressure, my cholesterol, everything is down in the normal range.
Yeah. How's the food? What do you think about the food here?
Oh my God. And I love food. So let's, as you can see, I love sancocho. But in the Conde, I have fell in love with chicken guisado.
Chicken guisado.
Yeah, that's it. So every time I come to town, instantly I got to go to the Conde to, I think it's Paco's, or they call it Grands, and have the chicken guisado.
That is great. And what do you do? I don't know if you don't mind me asking, what do you do for a living? That you can travel so often.
What do I do for a living?
Yes.
I own my own company, my own homes adjusting service in Michigan. I service the Southfield and the Detroit, Michigan area. I pretty much adjust claims for residential homes and commercial buildings. And just to give you a brief overview, normally if someone has a claim in their home or their commercial building, let's say a fire or a flood or let's say a hurricane, that the homeowner or the business owner will call out their insurance company. Well, I represent the insured, which is the homeowner or the business owner. So I pretty much go out and make sure they get a fair shake. You know what I mean?
Okay. So if any if any of our viewers are in that situation, if they want to get a hold of you, just check out, get your service.
Yeah.
How they can contact?
They can reach me by either phone or by email. My phone number is area code 313-218-4361. If you're in the Florida area, my phone number is 305-842-6011. And my email address is homesadjusting@gmail.com.
Okay, I also will put that information down in the description below if you need it. And pretty much, can you work from anywhere where you are? Doing that. Can you work like if you hear somebody pick you up, can you still doing that? Or you have to be in the state?
Well, actually, once you become licensed as a public adjuster, and I'll stay in touch with you because I'm actually going to put an online class together. So anyone that's interested, they can pretty much tune in, and I'll walk them through the process so that they get licensed in their state. Okay. But one thing that's good about my field is anywhere there's a catastrophe going on in the United States, and or if they announce it as a natural disaster, you're able to go. Just like Puerto Rico had the big hurricane and they were out of power, I was able to go to Puerto Rico if I wanted. I just happened to stay home at that point. Not to mention I was visiting here. So,
okay. So. And another question, if you don't mind me to ask you, are you married? Are you looking for love in Dominican Republic?
I'm married for 25 years. I met my wife in Hawaii, and we're still good friends. But after I filed for divorce and that went through, and it was pretty much smooth, we're still friends to this day. But now I'm here to enjoy life.
Have you had any relationship here? How have you been experiencing
Dominican women they're beautiful, they're kind. A good friend had pretty much broke down Dominican women to me, and I want to say he might have seen it in one of your sites, or one of your, let's say, on your page. But he said, listen, you got 3 different type of women here. You got women that work, go to school, pretty much independent, and they're looking for pretty much the same type of man. Then you have the choppy or the chopidora, okay? And then you have the other woman that is coming from the poorer side, and she's just looking for love and help, and that's pretty much it. And I've actually met all of them, and all of them were welcoming to me, I have nothing bad to say about them at all. I love all y'all.
Okay. And do you have any recommendation for somebody that is out there? They haven't been in Dominican Republic, but you all have
what you waiting on?
They want to come.
Do you see the smile on my face? The only time this smile changes is when I land back in the United States, and here comes the racial profiling. They start to talk to you with disrespect, and and instantly you feel this weight come down on your shoulders, and then you be like, what did I come back here for? You know what I mean?
So are you planning to move here full time?
Absolutely. Actually, I have two, and I've been practicing my Spanish. I want to say it's abogado. I have two lawyers here. Maria Amor, I think that's her last name. She's in the process of reapplying for me. I applied for my residency here, and I think when I talked to you yesterday, you told me I don't have to wait for a residency before I can start a business here, because I was like ready before, but when I talk to a few different people, some people say, you gotta have your residency first. Some people say you gotta have your citizenship or your cellular. Cellular. So, yeah, I definitely want to invest. I definitely want to start some businesses here and put some people to work. And
yeah, we need a lot of that.
Yeah. And I have that experience. I've owned my own company now, I want to say 18 years.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so you are thinking when you move here, is that you're thinking that doing soon, or how soon you are planning to move here?
Well, listen, only because of this pandemic or this COVID-19 or whatever you want to call it, I wouldn't leave now if it was an issue going on now with the Congress or whatever. I'm trying to close it for 45 days because I really want to put something in motion now. But I figured it'll definitely be this year as long as we're not shut down and we can move forward. Now, I'll definitely keep you abreast of exactly what's going on, and maybe you can monitor my progress.
Oh, sure. Yes, we can do that. And what type of as you thinking about investment? What kind of investment are you thinking into? Business or?
Well, a couple of different things. I'm definitely going to invest in some business and open up some different shops here, but I definitely want to invest in some of the land. You have a lot of land here,
yes.
And you got. It's just like you have a beautiful view from anywhere, any direction you look in.
Yeah, you can have different type of view.
So, yeah, I think that's exactly what I would push towards the land first and secure that. At the same time, I'll look for, especially right now, because it's probably getting a lot of more deals on leasing property to open up business. I love the Conde area. Once it's open, you get a lot of traffic. And I haven't visited Swimsuit yet, but I'm going to visit it. I'm going to flip-flops. I'm going to get the wings. I'm going to look for my man Bo Rakes. I talked to him on the phone maybe last year sometime. But I think my next trip, I'm going to make it over to Swimsuit and see what the beach is like over there. I like to fish too, so.
Yes, they are good guys. The flip-flop restaurant, I was there and the food is great.
So far, the best fish is Boca Chica fish. Boca Chica pescado is the fish.
Pescado frito.
Okay, pescado frito.
So when we're talking about off the camera, I hear you saying that you have a friend, passport and friends. I want you to explain why you do something like that.
Let's see. The first time that I came to the Dominican Republic, it just so happened I had booked my flight, and out of the blue, I got a phone call, and a friend of mine had just lost his mother. She had just died, and I could hear the pain in his voice, And I was actually scheduled to leave the following day, and I asked him, "Hey, do you have a passport?" And he told me no. I said, "Hey, listen, why don't you go to the Dominican Republic with me? I'm leaving tomorrow." You know what I mean? And it was still early. And he said, "Are you serious?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely, man. I'll buy you a plane ticket too." You know what I mean? And he said, "Hey, let me give my sister a call and see if she'll watch my kids." I was like, "Yeah, man, you just lost your mother, man. Let me take you somewhere, just to get your mind away from the pain and let you see something else." You know what I mean? And he called back maybe about 6-7 minutes later and was like, "Hey, she said she'll watch him." I said, "Okay, hey, let's call my travel agent. We'll go downtown Detroit and you can get your passport while you wait, like in 30 minutes. Next day we were on a plane. We made it to Miami, and we got here about maybe 11, 12 midnight, and the rest is history. And that's with that person. Another friend called me and just went through a divorce. And he came home and all his wife's belongings was gone out of the house, and I guess they had started a rocky relationship. And I said, "Hey man, why don't you come to the Dominican Republic with me. Hey man, I don't have the money right now. I don't have a passport. And I told him, I got you. I paid for it, and I paid for his ticket and his passport and his spending money when he got here. And he's been hooked ever since. I don't even see him now. He called me. He called me like, I'm here, and I'm like, you left me? You know what I mean? Straight up, this is what we doing now. You know, so.
Oh, that's great. That's great. So everybody that you had invited to come over here, they usually they kept coming back.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And if they happen to call me and I say I'm here, then they're like upset, like, why didn't you call me? I could have took off work or, you know. But yeah, absolutely.
So when you do that, you feel like coming over here, they would feel or have a different feeling of what life is.
100%. 100%. I guarantee it. I stand by it. Hey, listen. I'm here. I've watched you for a few months on YouTube. Everything you said was honest. Everything that you pretty much said, I'm one of those type of people, I cross-reference when someone says, I just don't live on your last word. Let me do my own due diligence, you know what I mean? And when I checked it out, and then I heard some of the other guys, that's actually on the suicide, you know, the tailor-made dreams, and I'm listening to these guys, and I'm like, okay, let me get over there and see if it is exactly what they said. It's just what they say. It was, so I mean, it's not like smoke and mirrors. You know, it looks like this, but it's really not this. No, it's actually that. And more.
So that is what I always usually say to people. If you never have been in Dominican Republic, before you have an opinion of what other people be saying, you need to come over here and see. And then make your own opinion. There's a lot of things here. I mean, some people have great experience, some other people not so, depending on. But before you be repeating what other people say, you should come and just have a feeling of what it is.
I agree 100%. Absolutely. And if you have a friend here or someone to guide you, at least on your first visit, I would say do that, because it is some people that might try to take advantage of you, not like to rob you or steal, but it's more or less like because some people don't have as much as other people have, you know. So I would definitely recommend that they come with someone, or if they know someone, so that they can maneuver around. Like I'm here in the capital, you know, but I don't travel by myself. I think that's a good recommendation, that they get somebody that knows. And then after that, they're on their own. After that, they'll be back here by themselves. You don't need them anymore, you know. But I really want to reach out to the people that's back in America and the other countries that thought about visiting this place that have not. I want to say that this place is everything and more. I mean, it's really not much more that I can say about this place. You really have to experience it yourself. You know what I mean? Because at home we're so trapped in this rat race, as they call it. You know, and then you have so many people that's we used to call them crabs in a bucket. When you're trying to get out and get to a higher plateau, it's always someone trying to pull you down. Oh, don't go there, don't do that. And before you know it, you never go. You never experience exactly what true life and true freedom and true relief, and it's like I'm getting it all in at one time. So I'm trying to give it to you because it's an emotional thing for me. You know what I mean? When you get here and you actually feel the warmth of the people, and the food is delicious. I mean, and then the weather. Why would you want to be anyplace else? In my opinion. You might have a different opinion, somebody else. This is what my opinion is. So.
How much Spanish do you know? I mean, like from 1 to 10. How would you?
1 to 10?
Yeah.
Maybe 4. But I'm learning daily. Yeah. I'm now thriving to learn more.
Okay.
I have a shower in my bathroom. So every time I get in the shower, I put on somebody's channel. If it's not yours, it's someone else teaching me more and more words, so that when I come here, I can address at least. I know I'm going to have a beer, so I know it's going to be cerveza. I know I'm going to eat chicken guisado, a pollo guisado. You know what I mean? So it's a daily process. A good friend of mine, Jason, told me, hey, at least try to learn anywhere from 5 to 10 words a day. And I just put those in the regular rotation, you know, and my vowels, you know, because now I'm learning the alphabet. I know the vowels. So now that I have the vowels, if you learn all the alphabets, like in America we would say A, B, C, D, if you can do that, you can pronounce any word.
Yes.
And then if all else fails, spell what you're asking for, and they'll find it for you. You know what I mean? So.
Exactly. And when you say somebody don't know Spanish, if you don't know Spanish, if you was by yourself here,
okay,
would you be able to maneuver by yourself if you know Spanish?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Somebody here knows English, and somebody here, I mean, I have done sign language to some people, and they knew exactly what I was talking about, and I mean, if you will, you know, and I'm not talking about critical sign, I'm talking about, look, I need this, and
money,
that's it. So, and they did it with a smile, versus back at home, you might get a knee or something on your neck. You know what I mean?
Now, I hear you mention that you went to war, and that is something that I usually hear from over people. What do you think, in your opinion, if you don't mind me asking, what is the reason that a lot of American guys are going to the war and coming to the
in my opinion, I think a lot of people are going through divorce because their spouse, their wife at the time, or girlfriend, they're not understanding that the black man in America goes through a lot of stress, you know, on a daily basis. And, you know, when that man makes it home from a hard day's work, being if he's an employee or he's a business owner, he want to feel the warmth, the acceptance. You know, like in a game of baseball, when you run around 3 bases, when you make it to home plate, you know, your wife should be there yelling safe, and I don't think they're feeling that. You know what I mean? You know, and then you have a lot of this feminist movement that's really taking the woman out of being an actual woman to her husband. It's more everything, the way she comes across, everything is snappy and bitchy, and I think a lot of men are just fed up and tired, and they're looking for a sense of relief. No one wants to leave here with a heart attack, and all this because they're dealing with the stress out in the streets, you know, and the rest of the world, and then make it home to the same thing, you know what I mean? And when you get to the Dominican Republic, you feel nothing like that at all. You know what I mean? I mean, I have friends that contact me and I have nothing going on with them romantically, but they'll text me like, did you have breakfast today? And I'm like, wow. I never got that call. That somebody's concerned enough to know if I had breakfast today. You know what I mean? So just little things like that. I really think people need to get out, get their passport, and get over here and see what we're experiencing, and share your story with the rest of the world and the rest of the people that's thinking about coming to the Dominican Republic and getting away from the madness that we're seeing in the United States.
So for your opinion and what I hear you say, can you expound a little bit more on the rumor that black men come over here for just the women?
I'll elaborate on it, but I haven't heard that a lot. I know when I got back to the States, that might have been on a lot of people's minds, but no, that's not it at all. As a matter of fact, it's that sense of freedom. You know what I mean? You're actually free over here. I can pretty much go out and do whatever I want as long as I don't hurt anybody. You know what I mean? So that alone removes a lot of stress off of your shoulders. You know what I mean? Now don't get me wrong, there is some beautiful women here. You know what I'm saying? That's a plus. You know, but the first thing is to get out of the rat race and escape the matrix, to get over here and get your life back. You know what I mean? Feel what real freedom feels like. Because as far as I'm concerned, I never felt freedom until I got here.
That is a lot to say. Guys, you have heard it all. And Mark was a really pleasure to meet you yesterday. And that is all what I have, guys, right now. Thank for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.